Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. I am Engineer Shad Muhammad, lecturer at Department of Civil Engineering, ComSets University, Islamabad, Sahiwal campus. Welcome you all to lecture number 22 of the subject Civil Engineering, Construction and Graphics. Today we will be studying all about windows and roofing systems and different types of windows and roofing systems which are used and constructed in day-to-day practices. In our previous lecture, that is lecture number 21, we studied and we solved three different problems on replacement analysis of the construction equipment. We studied replacement analysis as an option for the owner when they think that productivity of the equipment has reduced a lot and they need to replace the equipment with another equipment, so they can how they are going to take the decision by conducting a replacement analysis. And there are two different competitor and defender, and all the different variables are taken into consideration by considering the time value of money, and calculation is carried out. And replacement analysis, with the help of replacement analysis, the owner come to know that which of the means either he should keep on owning the old equipment or he should replace with the newer one. So three different problems we solved. In today's lecture, that is lecture number 22, we will be studying all about windows and roofing systems and introduction to windows and roofing systems and type of windows used in the buildings. There are various types and not limited to these 16 types: and fixed windows, sliding windows, pivoted windows, and double hung windows, lowered windows, and casement windows, and metal windows, and sash windows, corner windows, and bay windows, and dormer windows, clerestory windows, and lantern windows, and gable windows, and ventilators and skylights. And we'll study window treatment methods and types, and we will also study roofing systems and its types: sloping, bent, and pitched roofs, and flat or terrace roofs, and shell roofs, and domes. Alright, windows in roofing systems. There are different types of windows used in building construction to provide ventilation and view. So basic purpose of windows is provision of ventilation and external view, and as the third is aesthetic too. And the selection of the windows depend on many criteria. Certainly there is a ventilation and view and aesthetic, three major criteria on which selection of the windows is carried out. A window is a vented barrier. Ventilation can be carried out, and it is a barrier too, provided in a wall opening to admit light and air. So for incoming of the light and air, these are constructed in the structure and also give outside view. Windows also increases the beauty appearance of the building. So just look at the picture, that how beautifully these windows are arranged, and aesthetically how beautifying effect they are having on your all the architecture view. Selection criteria for the window are not limited to these basic criteria: location of the room, either window can be provided or not, and either window provision is necessary in the room or not, and the size of the room. Greater the size, greater the number of windows, and greater the size of the window, and direction of the window, and climatic conditions, utility of the room, usage of the room, and architectural point of view, either that will look appropriate in the room or not, from inside, interior view, and also exterior view. So different types of windows will be going, and there are so many types of windows are available based on their positions, materials, and functioning. These are three different categories in which window types of windows are generally categorized: position, materials, and functioning. So we will be discussing one by one and looking at different exemplified pictures to clear our concepts. Number one type is fixed windows, and fixed windows are fixed to the wall without any closing or opening operations, and they are totally fixed and they cannot be opened or closed. So just look at this picture that it is window is just fixed at its location, and there are no handles and locks provided, and this is also seems to be a fixed window. This panel seems to be an opening, and they can be opened, and this one, but all other frame is a port frame is fixed. So this is a fixed window. In general, they are provided to transmit light into the room. The transmission of the light is a basic purpose of this fixed window. Fully glazed shutters are fixed to the window frame, and this is window frame, and glazed shutters are provided. This is a window frame and glazed shutters are provided, and the shutters provided are generally weatherproof, and sure means their interconnection between the panel, glass panel, and the frame should be weatherproof and moisture resistant. Alright, sliding windows. In this case, window shutter are movable in the frame. So window shutter can be movable, and they can slide, and the movement may be horizontal or vertical based on our requirement. So this sliding can be horizontal and vertical too. The movement of shutter is done by the provision of the roller bearings. It is not necessary that roller bearings are provided in aluminum type sliding windows. They are light in weight, so no roller bearings are provided. If that is iron based window or too heavy, then roller bearings are provided. For smooth sliding of the windows, generally this type of window is provided in buses, bank counters, shops, even in residential houses. Sliding windows are provided. Let's look at this and exterior view. Just look at it, and this is the sliding, and it can be opened, and okay, full wall window has been provided. Just look at this, sliding window has been provided, and this is a sliding window. A bathroom is inside, and a sliding window has been provided, and seems to be an aluminum panel frame, and glass glazed, and just look at this one, very beautiful and aesthetically. Pivoted windows. In this type of window, pivots are provided to window frame. Pivot is a shaft which helps to oscillate the shutter. So pivot is a shaft, or these can be hinges for oscillation of the shutters, and no rebates are required to for the frame. The swinging may either be horizontal or vertical. This swinging can be horizontal or vertical based on the position of the pivots. So pivot windows are these one, means they are pivoted, and they can be rotated, and either horizontally or vertically. This is vertical pivoting, and this is horizontal pivoting, and it can be opened. This is vertical pivoting. So these are pivoted windows, and these can be rectangular windows, and this can be circular or oval shape, or whichever you like. These are the pivoted windows. Double hung windows. The double hung windows consist of pairs of shutters attached to one frame. Different pairs of shutters are attached to one frame, and the shutters are arranged one above the other. So one above the other, these shutters are arranged. These two shutters can slide vertically within the frame, so we can open the window on top or at bottom at our required level. So means these can slide over each other, and these are double hung windows. So on top can be opened, and bottom can be opened, and over each other. So we can open them as per our requirement. These are double hung windows. Less commonly used in Pakistan, but in foreign countries it is commonly used in developed countries. Lowered windows, as we studied in our previous lecture regarding doors, there are lowered doors and there are lowered windows too. Lowered windows are similar to lowered doors, which are all provided for the ventilation without any outside vision. Outsidely you cannot see, and from outside you cannot see inside. And lowered may be made of wood, glass, or metal. So these lowered windows are can be made of wooden lowered members, or glass, or metal. Recommended angle of inclination of the lowered is about 45 degree. So this inclination of these lowered windows is 45 degree. The sloping of the lowered is downward to the outside to run off the rain. So it should be sliding downside, and 45 degree for downside. Generally they are provided for bathrooms, toilets, and privacy places. Means generally these type of windows are provided in those areas, those places, or those rooms where privacy is our major concern. And generally public buildings, and to maintain the privacy too. So these are lowered windows, and these are lowered windows. Casement windows, as the name suggests, a casement has been provided, and casement is are widely used and common windows nowadays. Shutters are attached to the frame, and these can be opened and closed like doors. Door shutters, rebates are provided to the frame to receive the shutter, and rebates are also provided to receive the shutters. And the panels of the shutter may be single or multiple. Sometimes wired mesh is provided to stop entering the flies. So sometimes a wire mesh is provided inside, and from externally they can be opened, and sometimes internally they can be opened. That depends. If that external area is yours, then you should open that externally. If not, then you should open internally. And you should also provide a wire mesh to stop the entry of the flies. So these are casement windows. A frame is provided, and shutters are provided, and similar to doors. Metal windows, name suggests, based on the material classification has been done. Metal windows, generally mild steel is used for making metal windows. These are very cheap, and depends on cheapness depends on the country to country, and its mineralogical wealth, and industrial development, and have more strength. And nowadays these are widely used, especially for public buildings, private buildings. And some other metals like aluminium, bronze, stainless steel are also used to make windows, and they are costly compared to mild steel windows. For normal casement windows, also metal shutters are provided to give strong support to the panel. So metal support are provided that no one can get inside or breach the security. So these are also windows. Eighth number of the type of windows, sash windows. And sash window is a type of casement window. It is a type of casement window, but in this case, panels are fully glazed, and it consists top, bottom, and intermediate rails. Top, bottom, and intermediate rails, and space between the rails is divided into smaller panels by means of small timber member called the sash bars or glazing bars. We studied that sash bars are for the support of the glazes and glasses. So these are the sash windows having different sash bars are provided, and these are the type of casement windows. A frame is provided, and there are panel, and in panel there is subdivision that rails are provided, a top rail and bottom rail, and sometimes intermediate rail, and sash bars are also provided for the support of the those glass panels. So aesthetically very good looking. Just look at this one, and this one, and this one. Corner window. Corner windows are provided at the corner of the room, and that means corner room has two faces in perpendicular direction, this face and this face. And by providing this type of window, light or air can be entered into the room in two different directions. Light and air can be entered. To provide this type of window, special lintel is provided in the wall. Corner windows give aesthetic appearance to the building. So for aesthetic view they are provided, and sometimes they are fixed and sometimes they are movable, and in two directions wind and light can be received, and these are provided where privacy is not our major concern, or in dining rooms and drawing rooms, these type of windows are provided. Just look at this. This is a corner window, and this is a corner window, and this is a corner window, and this is in store in kitchen. It seems to be a kitchen, and this is a corner window. These are also provided where means there is a lot of restriction in opening, and very less area is required for opening. So you this is a good option that you should dedicate one corner window, and that will fulfill the requirement of lightning and air. Then 10th type of the window is bay window. Bay windows are projected windows from walls, and they are projected externally, and which are provided to increase the area of the opening, increasing the area of the opening, which enables more ventilation and light from outside. So it increases the ventilation and light from the outside, and projection of the bay window are of different shapes, and different shapes are there, and it may be triangular, rectangular, or polygonal, and beautiful appearance to the structure. These are the bay windows externally provided, and these are the bay windows. In Mughal area, these bay windows were very prominent in Indo-Pak, and these are the bay windows, and they enhances the ventilation and lighting in the room. Okay, dormer windows. Dormer windows are provided for sloped windows, sloped roofs. In sloped roofs, dormer windows are provided, and these are projected from the sloping surface. So this is a sloping surface, and dormer windows are provided, and they provide ventilation as well as lighting to the room, and they also enhance aesthetic sense. So aesthetically, from this side view, this building will look very beautiful, and these are the dormer windows. Clerestory windows. Clerestory windows, if the room in a building are of different ceiling heights, different ceiling heights are provided, and clerestory windows are provided for the room which has greater ceiling height than the other room. So this is a smaller room, and this is a larger hall. So the shutters are able to swing with the help of cord or pulley, and these also enhance the beauty of the building. So these are the smaller windows, and shorter story, and this is a higher story, and you can see that at height clerestory windows are provided, and these can be opened. So in Pakistan, these are also provided in mosques, different mosques. These windows are provided, clerestory windows are provided. Latent windows are provided for over the flat roofs, or over flat roofs they are provided. The main purpose of this window is to provide more light and air circulation to the interior rooms. Generally they are projected from the roof surface, so we can close the roof surface when they are required. So in flat roofs they are provided, and for more air and ventilation, and majorly they are provided in big shopping malls and hostels, and enclosed where there is a requirement of window that from all four sides there are construction, and rooms and hotels, type of hotels, these type of latent windows are provided. Gable windows are provided, provided for slope roof buildings, and these windows are provided at the gable end of the this is the gable end of the slope roof. So these are called gable and improve the appearance of the building. So this is not a gable window. This is a sloped window which we have studied here, that this is a dormer window, and this is a gable window. Gable roof, this is a gable roof, and this is a gable window. Ventilators are also type of windows, and they are provided for the purpose of ventilation in the room. They are provided at greater height, and windows nearer to the roof level. So nearer to the roof level they are provided, and they are very small in size, and horizontal pivoted shutters are provided, and this is horizontal pivoting, and this is the ventilator windows. Skylights, 16 number skylights are generally provided on the top of the sloped roof to admit light into the rooms. Skylights are provided. It is provided parallel to the sloping surface, so these are provided parallel to the sloping surface, and skylights can be opened when they are required. Lead gutters are arranged to the frame to make it waterproof. There are gutters in its periphery that do not allow water to penetrate inside and make them impervious, and provide a drainage mechanism. And you can see, and these are the skylight windows. Right, windows treatments, methods and types. How are you going to treat what are the types? And windows treatment are external modifications given to the windows in the form of cover to improve the beauty of the windows and room. So methods of windows treatment are two: hard treatment and soft window treatment. Hard treatment includes window shutters. If you are going to provide window shutter, that is hard treatment, and if you are providing blinds in front of windows, and that is hard treatment, and shades are provided, then that is hard treatment, and soft window treatment are also available. Windows shutter are horizontal slates that are made either from wood or polyresin, and it is installed in the windows frame using a hinge, and they can be either stationary or tilted type, and that does not allow up and down movement, but their slates can be opened and closed to control the light coming from the room. And window shutter can be used either for external or internal window spaces. So these are window shutters, and these can be they can be fixed and they can be opened to. So tilting types. So blinds and hardwood treatment also includes blinds, and this consists of louvers, and let the light pass inside the room by opening it, and it can be opened without lifting the shades. So without lifting the shades, these can be opened, and blinds block the people's view of the room. And in offices, these blinds are provided, and blinds can be of different types based on materials like aluminium blinds, and wooden blinds, and fox wooden blinds, wood blinds, and nowadays blinds with anti-dust features are also available. For example, blinds based on design are Venetian blinds, and plated blinds, and vertical blinds. So different types of blinds are also available. So you can you can also roll them up like folds, and fold them, and you can open them vertically, and you can also open them horizontally. Windows shades are fabric pieces used for windows, and when the shades open, they roll and stack beautifully. Some shades are transparent that they allow view through option. This is a transparent, and this is not a transparent option. And different types of window shades are woven window shape, cellular window shape, Roman shades. Roller means different materials have been formulated, and so they increase your this is a window, and window shade has been provided. They roll above and stack itself very beautifully. Soft window treatments include windows cover made of soft material, curtains, and drapery are examples of soft window treatments. Drapery and curtains provide a sophisticated look to the space, and these are fabric materials that are drawn across a rod. So across a rod they can be drawn, and they can be removed, and they can stay stationary and can move to either side of the window. The curtains, some come in different styles, fabrics, colors, designs. The features of the curtains vary depending on their characteristics like fire resistance, noise absorption, oil and dust retention capability, ultra rays deterioration and lifespan. Curtains can be moved either by hand or by remote control. So remote control curtains are also available now, and curtain size of each window depends on the size of the window, type of the window, and weight of the curtain window material. In Pakistan, these soft window treatment is very famous, and different types of curtains are available. You can see they can roll over the rods, and they can also be different designs, and this is a soft transparent type of soft window treatment, and these are different designs, very beautiful, and you can see. So aesthetically from outside, your windows by itself will look very beautiful, and from inside your room will look a lot complicated and beautiful. All right, roofing systems. Roofing system, a roof is an essential part of the building, and that is provides necessary protection from rain, sun, wind, heat, and cold. The integrity of the roof is important for structure of the building itself, as well as for the occupants and the goods stored within the building. So roofs are necessary to protect from nature and rain, sun, winds, heat, and cold. And roof structures must be designed to withstand the dead load imposed. So this is a design feature that your roof should be able to resist all the loading which are they are susceptible to. These include dead loads that include the roofing frame load itself, and the dead load of the material over it, and it can be sand, it can be some covering of the roofing material, or some different type of floors can be provided on roof, as well as the forces of the winds and rain and snow and dirt, drift dust. So different live load and dead load both should be incorporated in designing the roof structure. Roof must be leak proof and durable, and should not be leaking, and many times in concrete flat roofs made of concrete there is also leaking phenomena, and it should be leak proof and durable, and may have to satisfy all the requirements of fire resistance and good thermal insulation and good thermal capacity. So these phenomena or these requirements need to be fulfilled too. Roof usually consists of framework provided with a suitable covering at its top. So a suitable covering is provided at its top, and a good roof is essential as a safe foundation of the building, and means good roof is as essential as the safe foundation for the building, and roofs must therefore be well designed and constructed to meet the requirement of different climates and covering material locally available. So these are the basic consideration that it should be considering your requirements of the different climatic conditions should be fulfilled, and it is like this at an area there is a lot of snow, so you cannot provide, and you should not provide flat roofs. You should provide sloped roofs and covering materials locally available. If galvanized iron sheets are not available, so you should search for some local alternative for that material. So form of the construction of the roof is governed by the plan of the building, span, and type of covering materials locally available, and architectural appearance required. So these are the major consideration to construct a form of the roof. Roof covering to be provided should be economically suitable according to the nature of the building. Yeah, it should be economical. So different classification of the roofing systems are sloping, pent or pitched roof, and flat or terrace roofs, and shelved roofs, and domes. Roof types are open gable, box gable, dormer, hip, mansard, gambrel, hip and valley, butterfly, and intersection, cross-hipped, jerkin head, flat, hexagonal, gazebo, Dutch gable, M-shaped, salt box, shed combination, pyramid hip. So different types of roofs are available. You should be pictorially remembering them, and all the explanation you can write by your own self. Shed roof, the sloping roof having slope only in one direction are known as shed roof, and this is simplest type of sloping roof and is used for smaller spans. This is a shed roof. How beautifully it has been constructed, and this is having a shed roof and a slope at one side. This is having slope at this side, and this is having slope at this side. So very beautiful look have been aesthetic have been applied. Gable roof and a slope. It is a sloping roof, and in two direction is called a gable roof, and it consists of sloping roof and used for larger spans, and in two direction it has been sloped, and this is a gable roof. So this direction and another direction there also be slope. Hipped roof. A sloping roof having a slope in four directions is called hipped or hipped roof, and this type of sloping roof is mostly used for buildings in hilly areas. So having four direction, this is a slope in one direction and slope in second and third and fourth. So this is a hipped roof and very beautiful, and for larger spans this type of roofs are provided. Gambrel roof and slope in two direction with the break in the slope is known as gambrel roof. Two direction slope and there is a break provided, and the change of slope is provided, used in buildings in hilly areas. These are gambrel roofs. Mansard roof. Mansard roof, slope in four direction with a break in slope is known as mansard roof. Slope in four directions and there is a break in slope, so this is called mansard roof. Sawtooth or north light roof, a sloping roof having glazing fixed on the steep sloping side of the roof is known as sawtooth or north roof. This is generally used in factories for more light required. So these are required in factories. Sawtooth like teeth, they are provided, and at line surface there are windows provided, and these are sawtooth roofs. These are sawtooth roofs, and windows are also provided for better brightening and air ventilation. Technical important technical terms which you should be knowing from exam point of view, and for many competitive exams these are asked in MCQs. And what is ridge? The highest point or line of the sloping roof where the two opposite slopes meet is known as ridge. Okay, let's look at the picture, and this is the ridge cover and this is the ridge. Where two sloping surfaces, this is the ridge. Two sloping surfaces meet. Okay, ridge piece, a horizontal piece of the timber which runs the highest level of the bridge of the sloping roof is called ridge piece. So this is the ridge piece, and where two inclines in those surfaces are meeting, and horizontal piece, it is a horizontal piece of timber, wooden timber. Eaves, the lowest edge of the surface of the sloping roof is called eaves. This is eave, and the lowest wooden member of the sloping surface is known as eaves. And eaves board, the wooden board fixed along the eaves at the end of the common rafters is known as eaves board or fascia board, and the gutters are usually supported by eaves board. So here if there are gutters, and this is gutter and this is provided with the eaves, and this is an eave board and fascia. It is also known as eave board, is also known as fascia. So eave board, you can see this one, this is an eave board, and with this a gutter is provided. When rainfall occurs, then it run off to the slope surface, and in gutters it start falling, and gutter accumulate them to one hole. Alright, eaves board, a ridge, we have studied a ridge piece and eaves board. So these are studs and common rafters. These are rafters and ridge board and hip rafter, hip roof. Purlins are horizontal members and rafters are inclined members, and purlins are above. Purlins support the roofing material, and rafters support the purlins, and gable, sloped and slab, ridge, valley, and hip roof and hip fascia board, soffits, dormer. Alright, rafters. These members which support the covering material of the sloping roof are called rafters. These are rafters. Sometimes purlins are provided above them, or sometimes purlins are not provided above them. Hip, the line of intersection of the sloping surface of the roof forming an external angle exceeding 180 degree is known as hip. If angle is more than 180 degree, then that is called hip. Just look at this one, hip rafter is provided, and this angle, this low side and this side angle is more than 180 degree. So these are called hip. Hip rafter, a rafter lying along the hip in the sloping roof is termed as hip rafter. So this one along the hip, if rafter is provided, then that is called hip rafter. Valley, the line of intersection of two sloping surfaces of the roof forming an external angle less than 180 degree is known as valley. In hip, that line of intersection was forming and more than 180 degree, that was hip, and if that is less than 180 degree, then that is valley, and the rafter which is provided inclined or parallel to the valley, and that is known as valley rafter. Valley rafter lying along the rafter lying along the valley in a pitched roof is known as valley rafter. Jack rafter, the short common rafters which run from hip rafter to the eaves of the sloping roof are called jack rafters. Common rafters, the members supporting the battens or boardings under the covering of the sloping roof are known as common rafters. Okay, these are the jack rafters, and what was another term which we studied now, and was this common rafters. Common rafters are provided, and jack rafters are provided, and short common rafters which run from hip rafter to the eaves of the sloping surface are called jack rafters, and the members supporting the battens or board under the covering of the sloping surface are known as common rafters. See this one, from hip rafter they are traveling and to the eaves. So these are jack rafters, and these are common rafters. They are supporting the wooden members and battens. Just look at this one, hip jack rafters and common rafters. They are from hip rafters, and common rafters are separate and hip rafters are separate. Valley, Gable, the end of sloping roof finished in a vertical triangle is known as gabled end, or end of the sloping roof finished into the vertical triangles. Just look at this one. That this is the end and finished with the vertical triangle, and this is a gable. Barge, the finished edge of slating or tiling over hanging of a gable wall is known as barged. It is the finished end, and let's look at it. Barge boards are provided, and barge, okay, this one, and here it will be barged. These are barged boards and barge. Wooden planks fixed at the ends of the common rafters projecting beyond the gabled end of the sloping roof is known as barged boards. Alright, barge board we have seen in previously. These are the barge boards. Purlins, the wooden or steel members laid horizontally to support the common rafters of a sloping roof are called purlins. So these are wooden or steel members and laid horizontally. Just look at this one. That these are the purlins, and they are supported by the rafters. And above purlins there are GI galvanized iron sheets. So slits and the pieces of the timber or iron, angle iron, which are nailed or screwed for timber, riveted and welded on the trusses to support the purlins, is known as slits. And slits are this one. This is the slits, angled iron. Okay, battens, the pieces of the woods which are directly nailed to the common rafters are called battens, and the roof covering are directly laid over the battens, and these are the pieces of the woods that are directly nailed on the common rafters. Let me look at the picture if there is some battens provided. Make sure that in every okay, these are the common rafters, and above common rafters there are battens provided. Pitch, the inclination of the side of the sloping roof to the horizontal surface is known as pitch of the roof, and it is usually expressed as the ratio of rise to the span in degrees. So this is vertical and this is horizontal. So this is vertical and this is horizontal, and vertical versus horizontal. Vertical versus horizontal is known as the pitch. So 0 in 12 inches, 0 inches in vertical and 12 inches horizontal. So 1 inch vertical and 12 inches horizontal, and by increasing the pitch, degree is also increasing. Truss, a framework of members arranged in triangles, is called truss, and these are different types of roof trusses, and king post, hammer beam, low profile truss, alhamdulillah, parallel cord truss, fink truss, cathedral truss, and attic truss, and parallel scissor truss, and custom truss, and fan truss, and alright, these are important terms. Ridge, valley, ridge is provided, and angled, two angles, and ridge top and hip, and one is jack rafters, which are projected outwards from the hips, and this one, fifth one, is hip rafter projected from the hips, and wall plate. This is the wall plate, or this is slits. All right. Okay, we have studied sloped roofs, and now there is flat roof. Flat roof is a simple design for large buildings in which columns are not a disadvantage, in which you can provide columns. Although simple beams can be used for spans up to 5 meters. 5 meters is 15 centimeter, or 5 meters is common span in which beams are provided, and with longer span it is necessary to use deep beams, web beams or trusses for adequate support. So for longer span, these are the structural solutions that you can use, provide deep beams, web beams and trusses for adequate support. As farm buildings often need larger area free of column, and it is not common to find flat roofs with built up roofing. Flat roofs are prone to leaks, so yeah, this they are susceptible to leaking, and if you are not provided proper slope for the prevention of the rain, so or runoff of the rain, then they can be prone to leaks. Prevent pools of water from collecting on the surface, they are usually built up with a minimum slope of 1:20, vertical to horizontal, to provide drainage. Roof structure consists of supporting beams, deck, insulation and waterproof surface. So beams are also provided, and deck is also provided, and insulation and waterproof surface is also provided. Deck with support, which provides a continuous support for the insulation and surface, can be made of timber, board, plywood, chipboard, metal or asbestos, cement decking units or concrete slabs. So decking of different materials can also be provided. A flat roof is based on not material specification, that is just classification on the slope. The insulation material improves the thermal resistance and is placed either above or below the decking. Insulation material can be provided either above or below the decking. These are some common flat roofs. Okay, flat roof drainage system. Drainage has been provided. Parapet wall, the topmost wall of your on the roof is known as parapet wall. Potential leakage area for the drainage, and internal drainage system, and drainage can be for sloped. So if you are providing proper slope, then there is no problem of the drainage, and gutter is this one through which rainwater passes. Alright, earth roof. The soil covered roof have good thermal insulation and high capacity for storing heat, and these are good thermal insulators. Alhamdulillah. The traditional earth roof is subjected to erosion during rain. Yeah, if traditional earth roofing has been provided, so they are susceptible to erosion during rain, and requires regular maintenance to prevent leakage. Roof is laid rather flat with a slope of 1:6 or 1 less, so greater slope is provided rather than a flat roof. 1:20 was provided, and here 1:6 is provided. Supporting structure should be generously designed to of preservative treated or termite resistant timber or poles. So if wooden preservatives should be used against termite, and should be inspected and maintained periodically, because a sudden collapse of heavy structure could cause a greater harm. So new termite can weaken the wooden members, and good quality wood should be used and timber should be used. The durability of mud cover can be improved by stabilizing top layer of the soil with cement, and it can be waterproof by placing a plastic sheet under the soil. So stabilization of the soil should be considered, and even different fibers and cow dung can also be used for stabilization of the top layer. However, introduction of these improvements add considerable to the cost of the roof. Yeah, you are adding some additional material, so that can enhance the economy. They can cost and put some financial constraints, and therefore the improved earth roof is a doubtful alternative low-cost roofing, and yeah, there are doubts on low-cost roofing and should be considered only in dry areas where soil roof construction is known and acceptable. So these type of roofing is common in Balochistan area of Pakistan. So you can see that supporting beams are provided, wooden beams are provided, wood shielding and earth fill is provided, and building paper and bitumen is provided for imperviousness, and bunker roof earth houses and gravel is provided. Okay, rafter is provided, and grass and polythene sheet and soil and soil cement is provided. These are modern earth roofs, and for aesthetically purposes, they are providing earth on the sloped and flat surfaces. They are also categorized as earth, and as compared to that traditional conventional earth roofing, and these are modern earth roofing, and they are just duplicating the nature. And just look at this, that roof construction, it can be RCC or PCC or wooden battens, and waterproofing compound has been applied, and protection layer is placed, and drainage layer is placed, and there is a filter sheet, and growing medium is also provided of soil, and plants are also applied, and these are green roofs. So you can explore in detail the green roofs and advantages of the green roofs, and these are modern applications of eco-friendly roofings. These are earth roofs. Just look at how beautifully they are. Okay, these are earth roof. This is famous for skiing purposes, and very beautiful. Slope like this, that people can ski over it. Shelled roofs, and shell is a structural member, and you can see that they are different shapes can be constructed with the help of shell roofs. Inside a truss is formulated, and typical 3D truss is formulated and supporting this roof. Okay, this is famous Sydney Opera House. Okay, this is the shelled roof, and these are also shells. Auditorium, dome roof, and shell can be of different shapes, and domes are of some D shape in every direction, and based on the slope. And beneath it, again, the different three trusses are formulated to support this dome roof. Okay, open type of dome has been provided, and this is also semi-domed and shelled roof. This is Masjid Nabawi, and this is a dome and famous mosque, and this is also a dome. In different auditoriums, domes are preferred. So these are also domes from inside, wooden domes, and it can be steel domes and concrete domes. You can see these members are in compression, and these are jointed together here, and steel members can also be provided. Alright, in today's lecture we went through windows and roofing systems, when we studied the purpose of the window, and we also studied different types of windows, and we studied then roofing systems, and sloped roofing system, and flat roofing system, and shell roofs, and domes, major categorization, and we discussed few of these sloped roofing systems, and then flat roofing, and we also discussed earth roofs and shell roof and domes, and we will not be going into detail, and we did not go into detail regarding design features of these roofing systems, as this subject is not in detail study of these, and we also studied important technical terminologies related to wooden roofing systems. So you can explore these earth roofs and shelled roofs and dome roofs. So these are modern types of roofs, and modern architect prefer such type of roofs. And make sure that windows, your windows are preferable in the center of the rooms, and there should be a cross ventilation. If you are providing a window in one wall, then if there is another window in the front wall, then that is cross ventilation phenomena can occur, so that are preferable. Anyhow, that is it from today's lecture. In upcoming lecture we will study some interesting more phenomena and more topics related to civil engineering, construction and graphics. And, thank you for listening. Assalamu alaikum.